Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dazzling, as you will see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today in a late night episode. Actually fair this time because I have basically been out for almost the entire day. So not really a lot of time to record. So yeah, we'll probably keep this one short and sweet. What am I going to talk about? I don't exactly know. Does my stomach hurt? Yes, kind of. And I'm going to update Honko Starrun on my phone while this is happening. Good evening everyone, I'm here with a late night broadcast. Hope you can make it through this. Right now in Fawnhallow it's 1:10 AM on what should be Tuesday, July 14, 2026. Congratulations to Spain for making it through the World Cup. If you don't know, France versus Spain, the first semi-final was today. I guess that might be a spoiler actually if you haven't seen the results. Sorry, I didn't really actually give a spoiler warning, I didn't think about that. Don't think about that, this is Renee. I apologise for those who didn't want to get spoiled by World Cup, but it was actually genuinely this is why I'm back to Vegas, because that's actually how this is Judy watching that semi-final of the World Cup and having a nice meal at the same time. This is basically the first World Cup game I think I've actually watched from start to finish, mind you. So it was I wouldn't say it was quite a surprise, but this entire time I've been hearing that France has been very, very good this entire World Cup, and then apparently they didn't have a great show today, which is a shame, but you know, such is the way. That's how competitions go. You gotta have a solid showing the entire way. But yeah, what am I going to talk about? I don't know. Hello, food, had some dairy, definitely didn't have enough lactose. You know what I'll do? I'll take a time. Refill my purse with my medication. That's what I usually do, just to make sure I have enough of everything. I used up all my lactose tablets. No, I didn't. There's 2 more in here still, which I definitely should have had. I, for some reason, only thought I had 1, but it turns out I had 2. It was just in a little divider, rather than, it was separated into 2 pieces rather than in 1 continuous piece like I usually do. Why did I do that? I don't know. But this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take out that 2 and replace it with a 6. So I actually know when to probably use it. Because, you know, I try and do the maths exactly of how many lactose tablets is left to offset eating lactose. And I always undershoot it. So I mean, to be fair, on the package it does say that you're not meant to eat more than like 2 a day or something. But I will say that like it only has effect, I think, for me, if I eat at least 3 for an ice cream, and I had like an entire like cheesecake slice, well, banoffee pie actually. You might be like, banoffee pie? It's got so much lactose. That's because it's got toffee in, which is what, like condensed milk, boiled to a certain temperature, which I don't remember off the top of my head. And you're like, that's absolutely right, dear darling. I still had it anyway. Was it worth it? Honestly, kind of. Like, it's not actually that bad a stomachache compared to usual, and it's like, or maybe it's a dangerous thing and I'm getting used to it, but yeah, it's not the worst one in the world. And honestly, banoffee pie's delicious as a treat, so definitely not something I'm gonna turn my nose up against. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I remember the first time I had banoffee pie. It was in a primary school trip. We had to select our the meal we're gonna have at a restaurant. Yes. Sorry, I managed to put Hissian Zorak EX. Hisuian. Because someone miraculously managed to get a double pull in this Wonder Pick. Fantastico. forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I remember it was a school trip and we had to select the meal we were going to have beforehand. We had to be like, oh yeah, I want this option, this option, this option. And I remember this because I remember banoffee pie being one of the options, and I remember me thinking, what the heck's banoffee pie? Like, I've literally never heard of it. So I chose it and I had it, and I remember on the trip being like, wow, this is delicious. Honestly, top tier dessert. If you don't know what banoffee pie is, I don't know why I didn't actually explain it from the beginning, but it's a banana and toffee, I guess, pie. I'm not really sure if it counts as toffee, as it is much more like a caramel, I suppose. Because toffee's a lot tougher than what is in banoffee pie, but is it British? I'm honestly assuming it's a British dessert. I don't actually know for sure, to be honest. English dessert pie made with bananas, whipped cream, and a thick caramel. Yeah, it's caramel sauce. It's caramel sauce, not a toffee. Some versions include chocolate. Oh, maybe it's coffee. No, it's banana toffee. If anything, it should be an banarel, or something. Or maybe this is where we use the American pronunciation of baramel. But I think I've made it before. I wonder it might be like one of the first desserts I like made, like cakey style desserts. I don't think it is, mind you, because I remember one of the first things I probably baked was cookies, because I wanted to make some chocolate chip cookies and they were fine. It's probably how I describe them. I remember I did something kind of wrongish. But I didn't super know what. It was kind of brought me back because I think I was doing them with my mother at the time, and my mother has had, let's say, baking experience, and then she decided to tell me after, instead of like, you know, during the actual process, being like after we saw baking out roll and being like, oh, you didn't do X, Y, Z. And I remember just being like, why didn't you tell me to do X, Y, Z when you know how to make cookies? Really annoyed me in the moment. I think I still good cookies. Anyway, I know how to make good cookies now, so I suppose all's well that ends well. Anyway, baking's a lot of fun. Not something I do often enough, probably. Yeah, good old banoffee pie. But now I suppose I'd have to make a lactose-free banoffee pie, which is, I don't know, lactose-free caramel. Lactose-free caramel. Probably a thing, but I don't really know how to make it. You can use coconut milk. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, a coconut milk version of caramel sounds like something that would actually translate very easily well. I assume you can maybe do the same for whipped cream, but I've not made lactose-free whipped cream. I mean, I don't really make enough desserts. And again, this is a recent revelation, but the whole lactose intolerance thing. So it's not like it. What's the thing? Wait, toffee isn't an ingredient. No, but toffee is such a hard thing. It's not in banoffee, is it? When was it invented? Let's see. 1997. It's actually a much more recent thing than I thought. Huh. I didn't know it was an English one, but I think it makes a lot of sense when it's an English one. It has a very English sort of name, that sort of portmanteau sort of word, isn't it? You know what? I should look it up. Vegan banoffee pie. How easy it is to make? See, this is a good thing about lactose intolerance, is you can just choose vegan variants of things. I don't often work. No condensed milk. Coconut condensed milk is the easiest way to do it, but this one has an alternative because not everyone has access to coconut condensed milk. Coconut condensed milk. Does the UK have it? Because honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen it before, but probably it does. Probably somewhere does. Holland and Barnet has it apparently. Well, there you go. Well, if I ever want to make myself a banoffee pie, there we go. Right, now I know how to. Or I just probably consume like 5 lactose tablets or something. Anyway. But yeah, I still remember it was at primary school. I actually remember now. I remember the trip. I'm not going to say what the trip was, you know, just to keep it vague. But it was like, shall we say, like a beachside sort of trip, away trip. And then we had like a big meal at one point. Oh, I think it was a big meal at a fancy restaurant. And that, I actually completely forgot this happened on this trip. But that's my first run in hay fever. But I remember there was this one time we were just like playing on a field. We were all like rolling down the hill and stuff. And then I got something in my eye and I just kept itching it the entire day until my eyes swelled up like massively on that final day. And then I remember it hurting so much during the actual dinner. And then we also had banoffee pie or something. Why do I remember that? I have no idea. I don't know. You remember the most random things sometimes. And by you I mean me. Like you, but like one remembers the most random things sometimes. That makes sense. Does any of that make sense? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? Who's counting? Anyway. I guess... Actually, I'm not going to round it off immediately because for one, I don't know if I even have a thumbnail made for today or not. I don't think I do. So I'll make it now. I'll make thumbnails now just to sort of keep a thing going. I will say the most recent Game Changer episode is a really good Game Changer episode. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think this is... That's the last one, okay. So I'll make today's one, 2303. We'll export it over here. It's not a very interesting process, but yeah. And then I'll round this episode up here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. Then Animal Crossing New Horizons, I've been darling. Likes, comments, discussion, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.